Today on Winning Golf, I'm going to discuss what I believe is the most challenging bunker shot and putt in the game of golf. So that's 2 chances today to improve your game. You won't want to miss it. Next on Winning Golf.
Winning golf, that's what we play.
This one's got a chance. Nails it.
Short game each and every day.
$1,000.
The green again, that's where the action all begins. 'Cause with winning golf, everybody wins. That's right, everybody wins.
Winning Golf, brought to you by SAP. SAP is the cloud company, powered by SAP HANA.
Hi everyone and welcome to Winning Golf, the show where everybody wins. And today I am thrilled to welcome 2 fun and talented groups onto the show, Christ Community Church and Macintosh Engineering. And fellas, it looks like the weather's cooperating. We got an incredible facility here at French Creek and a lot of excitement ahead of us. So I thought we'd start our day with an exciting up and down contest. How does that sound?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Let's do it.
Well, Gary Sciano has been selected for our first contest. So Gary, here's the deal. I'm going to ask you to get up and down from 30 feet. So that's 1 chip and 1 putt. If you do, I'm going to give you an awesome prize. How about this, guys? 2 rounds of golf, green fees and cart fees right here at French Creek Golf Club. Sound awesome?
Yeah.
You ready to win some golf?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. You got it. Gary Sciano will attempt to get up and down from 30 feet. I'm sure Gary would love to leave himself with something 5 feet or less for his putt. Let's see what happens. He's got a nice setup and a good touch. Oh boy, this is online. That looks really good. And he's got about 5 feet. Downhill, a little bit left to right. Let's see what happens. Look at this putt. He's got a chance. It's in the hole. Gary Sciano wins golf here at French Creek. What a great up and down. Well, Gary Sciano, congratulations. That was an unbelievable up and down from 30 feet. I'm real proud of you, and you're headed to French Creek. I hope you had a good time.
I know. I hope my mom sees that.
and we all do. Well, that was a very exciting way to start our show. And coming up, we have more excitement. In fact, these guys are going to compete for some amazing Flyers hockey tickets. But first, let's take a tour around today's fabulous host facility, the beautiful and scenic French Creek Golf Club. French Creek Golf Club, located in Elverson, Pennsylvania, opened its golf course in 2003 and is already recognized as one of the finest private clubs in the Mid-Atlantic region. Famous architect Gil Hanse, known for courses that are simple and elegant in appearance, yet sophisticated in strategy and interest, designed this masterpiece among the rolling hills of the French Creek Valley and watershed. This amazing project was created with minimal earth and environmental disturbance, allowing the site to remain rich in beauty, dramatic terrain, and wildlife.
Well, you can enjoy the fact that you never have to make a starting time. You can come out and play at your leisure. You can walk at any time. You can use your own push cart. You can play with your family at any time. It is just a beautiful thing that you can come out and have access to the golf course at your own time. We do family golf afternoons on Saturdays where you can come out and get free golf instruction on the practice range and then go play with your family on the golf course. We like to make it as open as possible.
The 23,000 square foot clubhouse, which opened in 2005, emanates a timeless, rustic, and relaxed style, keeping with the area's historic architecture. The clubhouse was designed to appear as an established stone manor house, with various constructed post and beam additions complementing the existing stone barn structure that dates back to the 1800s. The interior features a beautifully designed golf shop, men's and women's locker rooms, a full-service grill room with exceptional cuisine, and a lavish 3,200 square foot banquet room. The banquet room also connects to a covered outdoor dining area that overlooks the stunning countryside. This indoor-outdoor combination offers limitless opportunities for business meetings, weddings, and social events of all sizes. The spectacular golf course is a traditional link-styled course steeped in the classic style of old Scotland. With 4 sets of tees and 2 mixed tee composites, the course is a fair test for golfers of all ages and abilities. Although this gem sits on 240 acres, the course is very accessible to walkers, and even though motorized carts are offered, there are no restrictions on walking.
Membership has been going great at French Creek. Right now we are promoting our brand new Young Professionals membership, and that is for anyone 23 to 29 years old in this area looking to call French Creek a home. It's a very affordable membership, and there's no limitations with the membership. While we have a golf course and a restaurant here, we try to get the entire family involved, whether it's junior camps or social events. We try very hard to get the entire family involved for their membership dollars.
The challenging layout, immaculate conditions, and breathtaking beauty throughout the course guarantees to create a lifetime memory for all players. French Creek also provides a first-class practice facility that includes a pristine putting green, a bent grass practice tee with multiple target greens, and a fabulous short game area to improve your wedge and bunker game. Whether it's a golf outing, business meeting, wedding, holiday party, or any special occasion, the professional staff at French Creek provides exceptional service as well as a welcoming atmosphere for all. To set up a tour of this extraordinary facility, schedule an event, or find out additional information on the many unique membership offerings, please call 610-913-6330 or visit the web at FrenchCreekGolf.com.
Get ready for the Winning Golf Skills Challenge. Winning golf where everybody wins. Now let's meet our players. Gary Ciano, Darren Jellison, Don Depew, Doug Gianforte, Tucker Lowndes, Steve Krummenacker, Paul Clough, Craig Melagrano, Tom Corchamilia. First up for our players is the SAP Cloud Challenge. SAP is the cloud company powered by SAP HANA.
Well guys, are you ready for the exciting SAP Cloud Challenge?
Yeah. Right.
Great. Well, my friends at SAP have a saying, and here it is. Simplify everything so your customers can do anything. The SAP Cloud simplifies things for their customers, keeping it simple is the goal. Now, I believe that simple approach also works very well in the game of golf, especially when it comes to my instruction. So for today's SAP Cloud Challenge, there are 3 simple parts. Number 1, I'm going to give you a tip on what I believe is the most challenging part in the game. Part 2, Tucker Lowndes is going to put that tip into action for us. And Part 3, all of you will get to compete and try this putt. And at the same time, you're playing for 2 tickets to a Flyers game and a suite courtesy of SAP. How did that sound?
Great.
Awesome. Let's talk about this challenging putt. Fellas, by far for a right-handed golfer, the most commonly missed putt is the left to right putt. This putt breaks about 18 inches to 2 feet left to right, and it's slightly downhill. Now, there are a few reasons why this happens. Number 1, most players don't aim left enough to begin with, so their putter face and their body are not aligned above the hole enough. That's number 1. Number 2, because this is a scary putt, as the players coming through, many of them want to see where the ball is going, so they peek a little bit. That keeps the putter face open, and of course the ball drifts to the right. And finally, number 3, the target line when you're putting, when a putt is breaking this severe, it's important to focus on that target line. And even though most players know this goes left to right, they can't take their eyes off the cup. So they never really focus on the true target line. So those 3 things we want to accomplish today. And I thought to put this tip into action, we bring up Tucker Lowndes. Tucker, come on up here, partner. Great to have you here, Tucker. So if you can set up for us, please. I want you to focus, number 1, on making sure that your putter face and body are aimed left at that marker. If we get above that marker, Tucker, we have a chance to make it. That's why that marker's sitting there. Number 2, I want you to promise me that you're not going to peek, all right? And number 3, I want you to really focus on that target line above that tee marker. Okay. All right, now when I teach guys, I use a ball marker or a tee. But for our TV audience, we want them to see this tee marker today. So it's a nice big marker. It should help us out. I'm going to step back with this wonderful group. Tucker, when you're ready, let it go. That's a great setup. Look at this guy. Chance, guys. It's in the hole. Tucker Lowndes raised her from 15 feet. That was good. Awesome, dude. Well, Tucker, you had the perfect club face. You had perfect speed. You had the target line. I hope you learned something today.
That was great. Thank you. I appreciate the tip.
You're quite welcome. Hey, guys, you ready for the SAP Cloud Challenge?
Yeah.
Thank you. Let's do it.
Our SAP Cloud Challenge features a challenging 15-foot putt with a left to right break. Doug Gianforte starts the quest for the tickets.
It's coming down. Another terrific effort, Doug. Well done.
Darren Jellison rolls it to 3 feet away.
Hey!
Look at that effort by Darren Jellison. Well done.
Don Depew just a little bit better.
Great setup. A nice touch. This one's got a chance. Oh, my goodness. What a putt by Don Depew.
Craig Melograno follows the advice in Doug's tip with his effort.
Oh! What a touch.
But Tom Corchimilia strokes it to under 2 feet to win the challenge.
And that winds up being a winner. Well, guys, our SAP Cloud Challenge winner is Tom Corchimilia. Tom, congratulations. Hey, it took a very challenging putt. You left it about a foot from the hole. I hope you had a great time.
That was fantastic.
Well, great, Tom. Well, you already know you're heading to a Flyers game in a suite and taking one of your buddies. But my question for you right now is this. Would you be interested in adding some cash to those Flyers tickets?
Yes, I would.
Well, Tom, you may have that opportunity when Winning Golf returns.
Better isn't about clinging to the past. It's not about pretending to be the future. Better is questioning. Better is challenging. If you think you're good enough at golf, you're probably right. But if you're crazy enough to question good enough, you might just get better. We're here for the journey to better.
When you make the #1 shoe in golf, you unlock everything you know about the game. To optimize lightweight support and create superior feel. This is how you advance. This is DNA. Feel advanced.
Prizes and tee gifts for the Winning Golf Skills Challenge provided by Seymour Putters. Hide the red dot. Seymour. MVP Sport, the leading manufacturer of golf training aids. Nikon Cool Shot. Dial in every shot. The Frog Togs Chili Pad. It's all about staying cool. Doug Hendricks Wardrobe provided by the Greg Norman Collection. Greg Norman. Performance by design.
Everybody wins.
Welcome back to Winning Golf. Well, guys, you ready to putt for some cash?
Yeah.
Great. Well, here's the deal. My wonderful friend Paul Clough will pull one name out of the hat. That player will then roll 2 dice. Now, the first die will tell us the distance he's putting from. The second one, how much cash he's putting for. And guys, anywhere from $1,000 to $5,000. So we got a lot of action, right?
Yeah.
All right, my great friend Paul. Who's our lucky contestant here at French Creek? And his name is Doug Gianforte. Doug, hey, congratulations, well done. All right, Doug, well, the hard part is over. You got selected. Now I'm going to ask you to roll the distance one from. So let's roll it at least 4 feet, give it a little bit of a roll, and let's see what we have. Well, that's a pretty good roll. We got 35 feet. Very makeable putt. Now the all-important cash roll. The all-important, give it a nice roll. Here it goes. What could it be? It's going to be $1,000. Okay. You ready to win some cash?
Ready.
Let's do it. Doug Gianforte is ready to go. I certainly want to mention that this exciting contest is sponsored by our friends from U.S. Hole-in-One Insurance. This is downhill from 35 feet for $1,000, and here it comes. Oh, it's got a line. It's got a chance. This one's got a chance. Look at this effort. Oh, my goodness. Right past the lip of the cup. And that's a tremendous effort by Doug Gianforte. Well, Doug Gianforte, you got it to the hole, which is goal #1. You just went over the lip of the cup. A great effort. You didn't win the cash, but I still hope you had a great time.
I had a great time. Really appreciate the opportunity. Thanks, Doug.
You got it, Doug. Well, we didn't give away the cash this week, but the great news is we still have a ton of awesome prizes to give away in the Winning Golf Skills Challenge. So let's get round 1 underway.
Our Winning Golf Skills Challenge will showcase our competitors' short game skills with some challenging shots in 3 preliminary rounds. If they win a round, they win a prize and valuable extra shots in our all-important Survivor round. Our top 2 winners in the Survivor round will compete in an up and in competition to determine this week's champion. Round 1 features this 40-foot chip shot that Steve Krummenacker handled well.
Running it up there just below the cup. Good club selection, nice shot by Steve.
Tucker Lowndes shows off his short game skills.
Tucker Lowndes. He should be happy. Well done, buddy.
Paul Clough chips it very well to 4.5 feet.
Boy, what a touch by Paul, just behind the cup. Well done, Paul.
Doug Gianforte steals the round with this beautiful chip to just over 3 feet from the cup.
And look at that effort by Doug.
Paul Clough tackles round 2's 25-yard pitch with some fine touch to 6 feet away.
Well done.
Tucker Lowndes adds a competitive flair with this pitch to over 4 feet away.
This is going to be very well in the end and right behind the cup.
Craig Melograno puts the pressure on.
With a great setup and a great stroke just below the cup. Beautiful job, Craig.
Steve Krummenacker's pitch looks very good. He's less than 3 feet away.
This is heading for the hole. And look at that touch by Steve Krummenacker.
But Gary Ciano has the shot of the round. He takes the prize.
Now this heavy rough, and look at that touch by Gary. Well done.
Round 3 tests the putting skills with this 30-footer that Paul Clough had no trouble with.
And this is going to creep up to the hole nicely. Well done, Paul.
Doug Gianforte rolls it to less than a foot away.
Doug Gianforte. Speed was about perfect.
Tucker Lowndes continues his fine play with this putt to 9 inches.
Well, stay there. Oh, man.
But Tom Corchimilia is 1 inch better to take the round.
Tom Corchimilia. Oh, just over the edge.
Now it's time to check out what's on the tee with PGA professional Doug Hendricks.
On the tee today, I would like to discuss what I consider one of the most challenging of all the bunker shots, the downhill lie. Of course, if you want success, you have to have a good setup. Let's start with my ball position. Here I like to play the ball back in my stance. Number 2, I want to choke down on the golf club because the sand is much closer to me on this lie. Number 3, I want to open my club face slightly, not near as much as I do for a normal lie, just slightly. And number 4, and probably the most important setup feature, I want to make sure that my shoulders and hips are parallel with the sand. To accomplish that, I put much more weight in my front leg. That'll allow my shoulders to be parallel with the sand. Once I'm in my setup, now I go to my swing. Here, I want to feel like I'm hinging earlier and picking the club up. I can't drag it back or I'll hit the sand. That's a penalty. So I want to feel like I'm going to hinge early and pick it up. And then with my head still, I want to swing down the slope of the sand. I want to chase my ball right to the target. Let's see what happens. Ball's back, choking down, slightly open face, a lot of weight in that front foot. Pick it up and swing down the slope. Well, I think we'll take that one. Remember, one more tip from this downhill lie. The ball's going to come out low with a little topspin. So add that into your formula. I'll see you next week on the tee.
The top 2 players in our Winning Golf Skills Challenge Survivor round will advance to compete in a one-on-one up and in competition to determine this week's champion. Players who've won previous rounds have extra shots to try to get it closest to the cup. This week's shot is a 30-yard pitch from heavy rough. Darren Jellison is first to pitch away.
He's got a pretty good line. Should be pin high when it's done. That's a good touch by Darren. Darren, well done.
Don Depew ups the ante with this effort to 9 feet.
Don Depew with a beautiful setup and a beautiful stroke. This is coming down towards the hole, and that is a great effort by Don Depew.
Craig Melograno is a foot better.
With a 56-degree wedge, and this is tracking. And that is pin high and a nice touch by Craig Melograno.
But 2 golfers rose to the challenge. Gary Ciano.
It's nice and soft. It's coming down towards the hole. And that's a beautiful touch by Gary. Pin high. Well done, Gary.
And Steve Krummenacker.
With a 9-iron from the heavy rough. This is high enough. This should come down towards the cup. This one's got a chance. And that's a beautiful touch, Steve.
Now that's winning golf. So it'll be Krummenacker and Ciano who survive and advance.
This new Tight Lies from Adams is an incredible club. The sole design gets you out of the rough. The hitting area of this club is so much bigger to dig the ball out of the bad lie. The new Tight Lies from Adams. Own the second shot.
Gather with friends and make it a party at PJ's.
With fresh cocktails and a great selection of local craft beer.
Order up our famous buffalo wings.
Flavored in your choice of 7 signature sauces.
Philly's #1 sports fans catch every game at PJ Wellahan's.
Where every seat is the best seat in the house.
Find a location near your neighborhood. Visit pjspub.com.
By now at Infinity of Ardmore and Infinity of Westchester, you've heard us say, Joe knows Infinity. Now here's something you should know. Infinity of Ardmore and Infinity of Westchester have a price you can swing on an Infinity G37. Now just $24,999. Joe Bush has bought a special selection of certified pre-owned Infinity G37 sedans for not $40,000 or even $30,000. Just $24,999. $24,999. Only at Infinity of Ardmore and Infinity of Westchester, because Joe knows Infinity.
Prizes for winning golf contestants provided by Proforma Industries, your one source for promotional products, printing services, and e-commerce solutions. Tika Sport Leather, it's how you finish the wardrobe. And by PJ Wheelahan's Pub and Restaurant. Visit one of our restaurants and make it a party at PJ's. Outerwear provided by FootJoy. Make every day playable with the #1 outerwear in golf. It's time now for the SAP Up and In playoff on Winning Golf.
We are on the 18th green and our 2 finalists are ready to compete for some amazing prizes, a slot in the Winning Golf Championship, and the opportunity to drive home in a brand new Infinity Q50. Now the rules for the SAP Up and In playoff are simple. Whoever gets their ball into the cup in the fewest number of strokes will be crowned our Winning Golf Champion. Our first shot in the SAP Up and In playoff will be a 35-yard pitch from the heavy rough. Gary Ciano will have the honors. Gary serves as a financial advisor. Gary's got a great short game. This is a pretty tight pin placement, so he'll have to bring it in nice and high and soft, and here it comes. He's bringing it plenty high. It's coming past the hole a little bit. Well, Gary was a little pumped up on that first one, but he'll have a putt at it. And now it's Steve Kremenacker's turn to try and battle this challenging putting green here at French Creek. Steve serves as a structural engineer. I think he just wants to get on the green here and get a putt. And looks like a beautiful touch. He floated up there beautifully. And look at this shot by Steve Kremenacker. That's one of the best of the season. Well, Gary Ciano's turn to putt. He has about 40 feet. This will come left to right, a little bit downhill. And he's looking to 2-putt here and put a little pressure on Steve. All right, he got it on line. Will it get down to the hole? It's tracking. And he left himself, it looks like about 10 feet. Well, Steve Kremenacker is in great position, so Gary needs to roll this in. He's got 10 feet. Let's see if he can put some pressure on Steve. And here it comes. It's got a chance. It's in the hole. Look at that putt. What a pressure putt by Gary Ciano. Beautiful effort. Well, Steve Kremenacker has about 4 feet to become the Winning Golf Champion here at French Creek Golf Club. Good setup, good putt. Oh, just slipped out of the hole. Steve Kremenacker needs to make this putt to force a chip off to become the Winning Golf Champion. And it's in the heart of the hole. Okay. Well, it doesn't get much more exciting than this. Both players have competed like champions today, and now our SAP playoff comes down to 1 pitch shot from 35 yards. He brings it up nice and high. And look at that touch by Gary. And boy, what a pressure shot by Gary Ciano. And now Steve Kremenacker's turn. He needs to get it inside of 5 feet to become the Winning Golf Champion. Brings it up nice and high, and look at this shot. Not going to get there, and it looks like Gary Ciano is our Winning Golf Champion here at French Creek. Well, Gary Ciano, congratulations on becoming the Winning Golf Champion here at beautiful French Creek Golf Club. And Gary, a few minutes ago, you're 40 feet away. Probably didn't think at that point that you'd be standing here next to me.
True.
2 pressure putts, you rolled it in, and then in the chip off, you hit the best shot. You're our champion. I hope you had a great day with Winning Golf.
I had a fantastic day, and you're right, Doug. You gave me a little piece of advice, and I kept it, and I'm here, so it's wonderful. Had a great time.
Well, thank you, Gary. And your day's not over yet. You've already won a lot of prizes, but you've got one big prize out there yet, and that's the opportunity, Gary, from only 75 feet to win a brand new Infinity Q50. Could use one of those.
Doug, I actually already have one. I love the car. My wife said, get me another. So, yeah, I'm ready.
Well, let's do it for your wife. I've got a great feeling about this next shot, so don't touch that remote. We'll be right back with more Winning Golf.
Enjoy one-of-a-kind hospitality at the Desmond Hotel Malvern, a full-service hotel with a staff focused on providing exceptional customer service. It's no wonder our guests say the Desmond Hotel is the best part of traveling. This summer, visit the Sunset Grill at the Desmond. Succulent Maine lobster, live music, and special cocktails. Come see why we're consistently voted the best outdoor dining in Chester County. If it's important to you, trust it to us at the Desmond.
That's the thing about better. You can't own it. You can only pursue it. Stalk it. Better is always coming. Or going. It's up to you to decide which. We're here for the journey. The journey to better.
By now at Infinity of Ardmore and Infinity of Westchester, you've heard us say, Joe knows Infinity. Now here's something you should know. Infinity of Ardmore and Infinity of Westchester have a price you can swing on an Infinity G37. Now just $24,999. Joe Bush has bought a special selection of certified pre-owned Infinity G37 sedans for not $40,000 or even $30,000. Just $24,999. $24,999. Only at Infinity of Ardmore and Infinity of Westchester, because Joe knows Infinity.
With Winning Golf, everybody wins.
It's time now on Winning Golf for the Infinity Champions Pitch. Infinity Inspired Performance.
Welcome back to Winning Golf for our final event, the Champions Pitch. Each week our champion will attempt to hole out from 75 feet to win a gorgeous new Infinity Q50. Winning Golf is thankful to have two awesome dealerships, Infinity of Ardmore and Infinity of Westchester, sponsoring this exciting event. Beautiful green here. Conditions are perfect here at French Creek. And Gary, who already owns one Infinity Q50, would like another one, and here it comes. It's online. The speed looks good. This one has a chance. Oh my goodness, could it be? Oh, just past the hole. What an effort by Gary Ciano. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's show from the beautiful French Creek Golf Club. I would personally like to thank the French Creek staff and membership for their warm hospitality. I also want to thank my two very special groups, Christ Community Church and Macintosh Engineering. Together, we built a very special memory. Well, these greens here at French Creek are in perfect condition, so I think I'm going to work on those challenging left to right putts. That should be fun. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you all next week.
Winning Golf has been brought to you by SAP. SAP, simplifying everything so you can do anything. Learn more at sap.com.
Everybody wins.